How do you overcome jealousy in a relationship?
More self-love. The problem is you don't love yourself enough, and so you get jealous. Period. How do you get more self-love? By doing difficult things, by having goals for yourself, by taking on challenges that you didn't think you were possible. That's it, period. Like, the problem is not jealousy. The problem is a lack of self-love. You've tied your identity to that person behave in a certain way, whether it's jealousy in a business relationship, in a one-on-one relationship, like in a personal relationship. More self-love. The problem is a lack of self-love.
Reuben says, so by loving myself more, I won't be afraid to be alone, or what's the purpose?
By loving yourself more is a great cure-all answer for a lot of things.
Yes.
Self-love is one of the biggest problems in the world, right? So by loving yourself more, you solve a lot. So specifically, what is he asking? I won't be afraid to be alone? Like, by having more self-love, you'll actually be able to find the person who supports the life that you want to live. If you don't love yourself, you can't bring the best of you to a relationship. It's just not going to happen. You're going to be constantly living in insecurity. And then you need somebody else to show up and be somebody for you.
Yeah. And Reuben, I'm going to dig a little bit deeper on this. When you're talking about jealousy in relationships, are you talking about with someone you're in love with, or like when your friends are more successful than you are, or you see other people doing things? Because that's a relationship also. Are we talking about sibling rivalry? So give us a little bit more context on what do you mean by jealousy and how it applies to what the answer we're giving you, so we can just nail it right on. So Reuben says, person I'm in love with becoming jealous of other guys interacting with her. I don't like being jealous. It bothers me. I feel like it's a negative feeling. I'd rather be happy.
So self-love, it's a lack of self-love. You don't love yourself enough, and you see in those other guys something you're missing or potentially lacking, and that's not going to lead to your own happiness or their happiness of the relationship. Like, if your girlfriend is always feels like her hands are tied and she can't do anything because you're always looking over her shoulder, it's not a happy life for her either.
Yeah, women do not like jealous boyfriends. They do not like jealous.
It's just insecurity and lack of self-love. That's what we need to fix.
Yep. So your question should be about how do you, I'll let him, give us a follow-up response to what Evan just said, okay, Reuben? Okay. So Mr. Ukraine, or Mrs. Ukraine says, do you know where I can find English speakers for learning language?
There's a few websites. There's like language exchange websites. I haven't looked into it, but I know some people. We even had somebody on in our page the other day who was saying they were, remember the Japanese guy? They're on his page or something. Oh my God! It was the video guy who was saying that he met a girl in the comment section of somebody else's page.
Yeah, that's right. Something with it. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would look at a website. This is. The enemy top laner is not happy with me. Okay. Listen, I'm not supposed to be your friend, buddy. Let's go.
Oh, good news. Okay. And Neil Ray, hello. Welcome to the stream. And let's see. She said, this is Salon Chat. This is Sharon. She says, yes, that works. Also, I just finished my very first thought leadership video based on the Movement Maker format.
Oh, snap.
Feedback.
Oh, snap. That's awesome. Congrats.
And look at the support in the chat. So Dupre says, Sharon, I'm looking forward to seeing it. See there? Look at that.
Yeah. Hey, that's the power of movement makers and just being being around supportive people. That's really great. Congrats.
Yes, congratulations. Yes.
Post it in Movement Makers.
Oh, yes, good. Post it in Movement Makers.
Post a link. Say it's your first one. Celebrate the win. It's important. It's a good milestone.